All right, so this is a video on how to use the ACA golf simulator, and you should have received, if you haven't, as a member, members will receive access to a calendar that you can go on and make the reservation for the room 1 hour at a time. It's $25 per hour for members, and that's per hour for a member. So if you have 5 people, it's only $5. So Tyler's going to walk you through how to turn this on. We also will have a written description for you to view at the golf course. So remember, go ahead and make your reservation first at the website. I'm going to give you the calendar website. Make your reservation, then come in and use the golf simulator.
All right. So to turn on the computer, there's a power button on the far left here. You just press that in once. A little white light will show up, indicating that's turning on. And then if the monitor is off, because there's no light right here in the corner, at the back here, it's the top button for the power button. That'll turn on the monitor. So while the computer itself and the monitor are turning on, we can come over here to the launch monitor. And the launch monitor is how we track the golf balls. And there's a power button right on the back here, this blue button. You press that once, you'll know it's turning on when the screen on here starts to turn on. Then we can come to the projector to turn the projector on, which will be this remote that will be located next to the computer. What you do is you press the top left button twice to turn on the projector. The blue light up there will start flashing, indicating that's turning on. Next, we can come back to the computer now that this is turned on. Once you are on the desktop of Windows here, you want to click on the FSX Play icon. You can either click it, double click it, but as long as you launch it, it'll take a few seconds for it to load. You'll know it turns on when it changes the screen. As you see, you got a notification that says the launch monitor was successfully connected, and we want that to be connected. So right now what we have is the USB cord running across the floor to the launch monitor for easy setup into the launch monitor. Please make sure that those are both connected on both ends.
I thought it was wireless too.
It is wireless as well.
So if you're left-handed, they can move it.
Yes, and then we will have that set up, and we'll do a separate tutorial for that. And then the screen is connected, so both the devices are connected. It is generating the courses right now, and it is on the big screen. Just give it a second for it to boot up. And once it's finally loaded up, this is a touchscreen monitor, so you can use your finger to touch where you want. Usually what people like to do is like to go to the courses, so you can play actual courses. Then once you're here, you can scroll through the courses that you want. Let me go back. If the touchscreen is unresponsive for you, you can use the mouse to use it as well. So the ones that are highlighted already are available to play right away, and all these other ones are downloaded. We will have all these downloaded for your use. So these are all available for you. So just for an example, we can go to this course, and then what you're able to do is you're able to go through players, setup, weather, get pictures of what the course looks like. So as far as player goes, if you're going by yourself, just have one person on here, and to delete a person, you just simply click the player that you want to remove and click remove. So if it's just one person, we like to have Wayne Dean as the person on here always. So this is the first person that you're going to be. Just make sure you click if he's a left-handed or right-handed. Most people are right-handed. Then you can go to the setup, and you can choose the courses the holes that you want. You can do the front 9, the back 9. The ones that are indicated in blue are the ones that are selected. Then there's other settings you can play with if you like. There's also weather if you want to change anything. You can click the flyby to see what each hole looks like, so you can see from the setup. There's photos, and then there's course information on like what tee things will start at. And whatever is on the screen is what will be on the projector screen. And then, once we have that set up, you click play on the left here, and we let this load. While that loads, you can get set up over here. If you're a lefty, we will have tape clearly defined. So what you can do is grab a golf ball and place it inside the tape area.
You want to take over filming and I'll tell me what to do?
Sure. So as you see, the course is starting up now. And what we had ended up doing was we put the golf ball in that tape area. You'll also see on here, if I can get it to zoom, that flashing blue ball is where the golf ball is. So if we move it back a little bit, that golf ball is in the center there, and it says it's ready to fire. And you'll also be able to see on the screen if it's ready, being down here. So with that, yes, we will adjust it. With
So
that,
if I move it forward, I'm still okay?
as long as it is inside that area, which it is.
Okay.
And that the launch monitor can be
Now it's
moved
flashing
slightly.
blue, which means it's not in the right area.
Correct. Move it back just a little bit, otherwise I can move this a little forward. And it is ready.
So it's kind of like at an angle. It's not straight perpendicular. It's kind of at a 45.
Yes, as long as it'll be accurate.
Okay.
Take a shot, and it goes. Obviously, this is a driver. You would need a driver to go very far, but that is just to get the idea.
Okay.
And then
does it go to the next player, or does it automatically hit another shot?
it'll go to the next player, just how like golf would if you had 2 people set up for the course.
How many do we have to set up on here now?
Just one, just you. So it'll go to the next player, and it would say at the top left up here what player is shooting. And there's a bunch of settings that you can do on the computer itself. So if you were shooting with the driver, technically we should have used the driver on that shot. But you can change to all your irons and your wedges, as well as your putters down here for whatever reason if you want to change that. You can also drag on the monitor with the touchscreen to change where you want to aim, as well as clicking on the mini map here where you want to aim. There's other settings up here for mulligans and replays and showing the grid that you can play with. And here goes my dad shooting again. It went over to the left a little bit, but he's still in there. Okay.
I don't have to do anything to hit the next one.
Nope, it just continues. As long as the golf ball is in the area and it says that it is ready to fire.
That's not registered, or did it?
Nope, there it goes. Just took a second.
So for putting, you still put it so that it shows.
Correct. Yep. As long as it says that it's in the appropriate area.
It's telling me it's
Which
already
it is.
got a little bit of a dog leg.
Yep. So on screen it shows you the lines of how the course is aiming. So just like how you would normally putt, it'll track it. Just overshot it a little bit. So if you get into that circle there, that'll count as a gimme. Nice shot.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Okay. Once that is done and you're all set to turn everything off in order to exit the course, if you have not completed, there's a little hamburger icon at the top up here. Click that and then click exit game. And then you can click exit without saving. I'll exit the course, go back to the main menu. Go back at the top here.
Have
and
we loaded any of these games yet?
We have closest to the pin, skill challenges, tournaments, long drives, and there's some other ones that we will be able to download later.
I think there's like a skee ball.
Yeah, we'll have to go through. So there's other ones. And then as far as to leave, click the little exit up here, confirm, and it brings you back to the desktop. This is typical Windows. You click the Windows icon down here, and then the power symbol. You can also click the power symbol on the computer itself to shut down. It'll say shutting down.
Okay, and then how about turning off
The
the...
monitor itself is again the power button on the top here in the bottom or middle. Then for the projector is still on because the blue light is still on and the white light. So again, you just click the power off button on the remote twice. And that shuts down the projector, and you can see the blue light is flashing, and it should turn off in a second. And then that is it.